This might be an unpopular opinion, but I didn't particularly care for Simpson Tide. I didn't hate it, but I didn't find it that interesting. And it seems to be one of the most highly rated from season 9 on IMDb, with a rating of 8.1 out of 10, which for season 9 is quite a high rating. But for me, it's actually one of the episodes that I enjoyed the least. It's the 19th episode of the 9th season, directed by Milton Gray, and Homer and a bunch of other people join the Naval Reserve, and in true Homer fashion, he seems to make a mess of things and things go pretty wrong, but he does have an opportunity to come into his own, and I kind of like that aspect of it. I always like when we see different sides to Homer or atypical sides of Homer, and certainly there's an opportunity for that. There's definitely a chance for us to see Homer realizing things have gone terribly wrong, and then trying to make amends in certain ways. So it was interesting enough that I kept watching it. It sustained my attention enough, but looking back on it, there isn't anything that I found funny or particularly fascinating. And I think really the main reason is because I don't care about the Navy. Not that that sounds harsh. It's not that I don't care about the Navy, but I don't have an interest in the Navy. Not at all. And also, I'm scared of deep water. So the idea of submarines just makes me feel a little bit queasy, even when it's in animation. So I'm well aware that the episode is not written for me. There will be people who have particular interests in things that this mentions, and definitely there is a target audience for this. But for me personally, it wasn't fun. I didn't enjoy it. I didn't particularly like anything that happened in it. But I think, it was a well-developed narrative. It's an interesting change of pace. We get to see sides of Homer that I found to be quite interesting. There is praise for the episode, even things that I can identify as being pretty good. But the episode as a whole, the concept, for me personally, was never going to be something that I was going to love. Simpson Tide is definitely not my favourite episode. I can understand why people might really enjoy it, but it's not one for me personally.